All right. Happy holidays, everyone. I thought I would pop on real quick just to say sorry for being gone for so long. We are prepping to move and prepping to fly back home for the holidays and school and projects. And I hurt my back a little bit ago. So it's just been a lot of crazy that hit all at once. So I did get an Etsy order a couple days ago. So I've got that done. I ordered a resin pyramid. Um, I didn't show that being made because I've already made one before. So I figured I would say hi and check back in and pack this order and I guess just give you updates. Um, Clip this here so I can go hands free. I was going to include a video of me kind of transforming this room as well as putting up the pegboards that now you see are down. In the install and what that entailed and the costs and everything, because it's a lot more cost effective and versatile and customizable to do it the Home Depot way versus the IKEA way. But to each their own. The IKEA ones maybe offer some aesthetics or just like easy up, I guess. Installation is easier. So I made a little Happy Holidays card for them. Actually, I had those pre-made. So I'm just going to pop that in there, including a little thank you note and explain to them that I did. So I made all these pieces. If you've seen my other video of making this resin pyramid puzzle, you know that I have to sand all these down. So it was I'm glad I got an order. I haven't been too active on Etsy lately because of my daughter in school. And like I said, when I hurt my back, I have a bad back anyway. I have a disc bulge in my low back. So when it flares up, it hurts to sit, it hurts to stand, it hurts to walk. So I can't really do anything. And that kind of put me in a bit of a funk and made me not want to craft or be outside or really anything. So it was a very boring few weeks. But I went to a wonderful chiropractor and am on the mend. Of course, right before we have to fly 7 hours in a plane, 8 hours. Anyway, that'll be fun. And then we're going to stay in Washington State for a few weeks. And we both have family over there. So, and of course, it's the holidays. So there's going to be a lot of, I was going to say couch surfing, but we won't be on couches, but it'll be a lot of house shuffling, staying in one house every couple nights. I think we have 5 total houses to hit over the holiday season. And everyone's doing parties at different times when I didn't plan to stay there. So there's going to be a lot of back and forth to the same house, which is fine. I like that kind of because every goodbye isn't the last. Because being that we moved here a couple years ago and all our family is in Washington, saying goodbye is hard. So the less we can do that, the better. All right, so I'm just going to assemble the box. So I'm just assembling putting everything together right now to see how much it weighs, so I can print out the shipping label. So assuming that I will use a few sheets of tissue paper, I'll just set a few in there and grab a mailing bag. Oh, no, I won't. That's not going to fit. I'll still weigh it just in case. Weigh it with and without. Add my card. Add all the pieces without scratching them. And these, I explained in my thank you card that I made my resin puzzle, and I was left with excess resin, enough to make little succulent magnets. Well, little succulent trinkets. Oh no. I know exactly what happened. You can see through the mold. I put a magnet in there and it scratched the heck out of the mica that I dusted in there. Oh well, let's do the demolding at least. Sorry about my nails. I have been crazed, so I have not had a chance to do them. Yep, see, a little scratched. I guess maybe it adds character. It's free, so no one's gonna complain. This one is also a little scratched. Oops, hold it like this. Cute, cute, cute. I made the mistake of putting them all right next to each other, so the magnets kept shifting and didn't want to stay put. This one, can't remember if I put a magnet in. Oh, I see the ridge. Yeah, so there's a magnet in there. This one, I don't think is such a big enough mold. Oh, there's a little scratching, but that's a bummer. That's okay. Like I said, it's free. So, ooh, that is. I don't know if you can see that. I wonder if it'll hold a piece of paper. Oh, there we go. Doesn't feel that strong. Oh, well, it holds my card, which is thick cardstock. I wonder if all of these will. Oopsies. That one will barely. But again, this is 2 deep, 3, I guess, with the glitter paper. 3 deep thick. Ooh, there we go. Nice. Sorry, that's an awful angle, but that's what I'm working with right now. It's even worse. Anyway, so I'm just going to put one of these in there, and if someone else orders a more expensive item from me, then I will just throw in one of these. I'll probably figure out how to, I'll just take a paintbrush with mica powder and just kind of brush over that. Oh, that's such a bummer because they would have turned out so cute. See, I did this one for my first time. Obviously, there's no magnet in there, so there's no scratch. So with these, oh, it's the same one. Is it? Yeah. So I dropped these a couple times, and I did glue a magnet on the back, and it fell off as soon as it dropped. So these can't drop since the magnet is in there. So I guess weight-wise, I can tell which one has the magnet. And then that's the one that's not scratched for the little plant. Can't really tell what the scratches look like. I think this, I don't know. I'm so bummed they got scratched. I guess that one's the least scratched up. It's between these two. I guess this one. Anyway, there's that. Okay. And now on. Weigh everything. Okay. Switch it ounces. 1 pound, 10 ounces. Which means it's going to be $7 to ship, which isn't bad. But anyway, so I'm going to prep that to ship it out. I just got to schedule a pickup. So that's helpful. We get the keys to a new house tomorrow, a new rental, because we still don't know where in Florida we want to ultimately end up. So we're renting again. We get the keys tomorrow, so we can start moving tomorrow. And then a week from tomorrow, we're flying to Washington, staying for 2 weeks, and then we're flying home. And then we have to be out of here 10 days after we get back. So there's going to be a lot of moving on both sides of the trip. I don't know how it's going to work out because we had a truck that we were borrowing for like years. We were going to borrow this truck for around 5 years from one of our family members who was leaving the country, who still is. We just don't know when we're going to get the truck back. And we were hoping we'd have it by the time we moved. Well, then his other car went on the fritz before they left, and before they're going to leave, I should say. And so he needed the truck back. So we'll rent a U-Haul, and I'll do small loads. Thankfully, the house is close. It's in the same city. It's just in a different community. Just a bigger house, an extra room. This is a nice house. We just can't get by with family coming to stay, and it's just too small. So gonna get a new place. I'll make some small trips back and forth to the new house with whatever I can. But come time to move like the washer and dryer and the couches, not quite sure how that's gonna work with my back. Being that my husband's the only one that can. My aunt, like I was gonna see if my uncle could help, but my aunt starts chemo here in a few days. I'm not going to ask him for help. I don't know. So we'll figure this out. I'm a very, very much a DIYer. I don't like calling out for help, enlisting people for help, especially, well, like paying a company. My friend here, she'll probably help a little bit, but so anyway, it'll be interesting. But yeah, I guess follow along and see the journey of creating and moving into another craft room. And then I will put up the video of me doing the pegboard. And really, I should show you this disarray. So it's funny. Let me just tell you real fast. We've known for a little bit that we were going to move. So I started cleaning the house and organizing it and purging what we didn't want. And then once I started packing, I got to the craft room was my main area that I had to focus on because there's so much. We don't have that much in this house because when we moved to Florida, we didn't bring over everything. We brought over what would fit in my car and shipped a couple boxes. But furniture, big things, kitchen things, we sold or got rid of. So we started fresh with everything here, and we knew this was going to be a temporary place. In fact, we didn't think we'd stay here for 2 years. So we just didn't want to fill it with stuff. So all the rooms are pretty sparse. We have a lot of toys and books and obviously a lot of kid things, but the main room that is filled, I should say, is the craft room. So I started packing up my resin station. So I took the pegboard down, I boxed up all the resins and all the things. I got the drawers all cleaned out, cleaned off the surface. I cleaned all the resin, or cleaned and packed all the resin stuff. Well, then maybe 3 or 4 days after I packed up, I got that resin order for the pyramid. So I was very grateful. I don't want that to be lost in what I'm about to say, but I was so stressed. So that was a lot. Let me show you what we're working with. So we've got, it's not going to work. Let me just take you down. Let's do a little field trip. Okay. So we've got boxes. I packed all these up with all the loose things on the board. All that is completely untouched. The drawers and cupboards, those are all full. I think we need to take stuff out. Take stuff out of there because it's really heavy. So I'm out in the boxes here, all empty boxes to help move. That cubby system here that is all still very full, packed full of stuff. All my paper, I'll have to figure out what to do with. Even more paper, gotta figure out. Here, I just got to make a project, my sewing machine, all my sewing supplies, all that pegboard needs to come down, all the pieces. So it's fun. It's going to be a lot. It's just a lot. So the whole house needs to be packed. So that's what we're working with. Anyway, I made little lanterns for my family. I should put you back on the tripod. It'd be easier. They'll look like this. I didn't put tissue paper in the top of these. This was a try one, but so they'll look like this. Let me see if I can just do the kickstand. Okay, so I got these off of Amazon. Oh, that glare is awful. You turn off, or I just put my head there. Sorry. I got these little twinkle lights on Amazon. They did not come with batteries, but they all came with remotes. So 6 remotes, 6 twinkle lights. I'm not going to take the battery out of, or I'm not going to start that one. They didn't come with batteries, so I just included a big bulk pack that I have at home. But, well, that's not the best light. Isn't that cute? So the point of doing this is, and like I said, I'll put tissue paper up in the top. And these fold. Ooh, light change. So these get slid in there. All right, so it will go like that. I don't know if, I don't know if people can hang this, but battery pack is so heavy. I guess you could not hang it. Oh, that's obnoxious. Sorry. Sorry. Obnoxious. All right, so here's that. Turn off this light. So you fully appreciate it. It's so cute. And it is tapered at the bottom, so I cannot glue these before I leave. I'll have to finish assembling them when I get to my family's. But when I travel, I am going to keep them flat like this. And I made 7, well, they're not organized together. I made 7 different, 6? I did 7 different colors. So yeah, I'll turn into this little lantern, except with the, like I said, the tissue paper up there. And I did find this design on Cricut Design Space. Oh, sorry, that is obnoxious. Okay, anyway, I think that's kind of catches you up. I don't know what else is going on. I gotta go pack. Not looking forward to this. Clean up. At this point, I think I'm just gonna throw everything into a box and start moving it over there, because like I said, we get the keys tomorrow. And I am going to take my steam sprayer and my steam mop over there first, probably tomorrow, and just do a, sorry, my alarm went off to go get my daughter. So I'm going to take over my steam cleaner and my steam mop first thing tomorrow to clean all the surfaces before I take boxes and everything over there. Because I just figured, since we have a little bit of time on our side, it would be nice to be able to just deep clean before everything gets put in there. And since it's a rental, and I guess agencies don't really have cleaners come that, they don't do efficient cleans anyway. So yeah, I'm kind of particular about how clean I like everything to be. Yeah, so I'm going to make sure it's a nice deep clean all the high traffic areas, kitchens, bathrooms, floors, and I think the walls. I have a lot to do in the next couple weeks. Thankfully, my husband did take the rest of the month off. He had a lot of leave to burn. So thankfully, he's able to help. And then, of course, like I said, we go to Washington in 10 days. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, it's less. Oh no, it's 9 now. Okay, so lots to do. I'm gonna go pack and just I don't think I'll probably put out another video until we get back after the new year. So I hope you all have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a wonderful new year. And I will see you guys again soon. Bye.